Baywatch. I got to attend a super early screening of this movie because I was in the city today and Paramount officials were like, hey, New Yorkers, you guys want to see a movie in the middle of the afternoon on a Wednesday? Sure, we'll show you our latest movie. Tell us what you think of it. It makes sense. This movie is, of course, based off of the 90s show, which everybody knows about. Even if you didn't see the 90s show, you know about it. If you were young in the 2000s, you may have been flipping channels at one point in time and then you landed up on a scene of it on some channel. It's bound to have happened at least once, you know? So when people ask you when you're older, how do you know Pamela Anderson? You know what answer to give them because you remember seeing few minutes of Baywatch. This is a guarantee. This happens to every single kid. If it doesn't, you didn't watch TV when you were young. So what's this movie about? Well, Baywatch is this elite guard which is on this beach and Dwayne Johnson is heading this entire thing and he has tryouts for new guards to come in. And it's about this team just coming together in the craziest situations possible. And Zac Efron is this excellent swimmer and he's done a lot of things before which make him overqualified in some ways for this and also underqualified. So the movie is a lot about these new people coming onto the Baywatch team and learning from Dwayne Johnson and some of the earlier recruits, as well as trying to figure out a drug business that's going on the beach and trying to stop it because of this woman, Victoria Leeds, played by Priyanka Chopra, who's trying to create havoc for the entire guard. I thought this movie was pretty fun. It's a dumb, fun, entertaining 90s throwback film. It has every single thing you can think of. It actually embraces its silliness quite a bit. Is it a perfect movie? Heck no. It's kind of like what I thought of Fate of the Furious. It's a movie that I enjoy, but I also realize is really dumb fun at the same time. It's embracing its insanity. I have to say the same about this film. It's just balls to the wall nuts. There's a lot of laughs to be had. It's very meta in many ways. The humor is really self-referential at times to other characters as well as what's going on in the movie. I enjoyed it, and I liked all of that. And a lot of that has to do with Dwayne Johnson because this guy is charismatic as hell. He's easily the best part of this movie. Every time he's on screen, this film shines. It doesn't even matter what he's saying. He could be saying some really silly line and he'll sell it because he's just that good at this now. I also liked all the other actors, and for a movie like this, surprisingly, there's some pretty good acting. Zac Efron was really good. I enjoyed his performance a lot. Let's talk about Priyanka Chopra because a lot of Indians are probably going to watch this review and I'm Indian, so let's address her. She's good in the movie. She is the villain, as I've already mentioned. There are some lines of hers which were a little iffy, but she sold it. She, again, sold the whole thing forward. I really enjoyed her performance. She was doing exactly what she was supposed to do. And that's the best thing I can say about her. She has some really good moments in the film, and I enjoyed all of it. The movie's got some really fun sequences as well. There's actually a few fun action sequences in this movie that takes place between jet skis and boats, which were a ton of fun. There's a scene where a boat catches fire, if you've seen the trailer, and there are people who have to be rescued off of it, which was really funny and also really serious at the same time. There's also some intrigue in the plot setup as you get to know more about these characters. I'm not going to go into spoilers. There's a scene between Zac Efron and Dwayne Johnson which was really affecting. You understood some of his character, and that's something about this movie that I also like. There's a lot of depth given to some of these characters. You learn a lot about Dwayne Johnson. You know a lot about him at times. You learn a lot about Zac Efron. He actually gets the most development in this movie, and you get to know about Priyanka Chopra's character a lot as well. Sometimes though it doesn't go into that. However, this is also a bit of a flaw because for a lot of characters there is not too much character development, and it does kind of make the movie suffer a little bit. It is dumb fun, but you want something. And these characters are fun. It's not like they're not fun or they're not acting decently. They're acting fine. It's just they're not well developed as you want them to be. And like I said, the movie is very meta, it's very self-referential, and it's pretty funny. There's a few jokes that The Rock cracks in this movie, which were hilarious. And there were a lot of times where there were too many jokes in 1 second, like he'll make a joke and then 5 seconds later another joke and then 1 second later another joke. Sometimes that got a little crazy, but the movie has some very good lines that way. Some really hilarious lines. Also, Baywatch itself was pretty great. The way they set it up, you know, with the trials there should be for every single person who wants to join, as well as showcasing what it means to be on the team. I liked all of that, you know, how it builds up this teamwork aspect throughout the film. My issues with this movie are more to do with some of that character development, like I was saying. There could have been more. There was a lot of places where some characters, such as Alexandra Daddario's character, could have gotten a little more to go with, but there wasn't much. There's a lot of character development given to this kid, Ronnie, and that's it. This movie also has some pacing issues. There are times where everything's going really quickly, and then for like 20 minutes, it just stops. There's nothing very interesting happening. There's nothing very interesting it's building to, and there's a lot of weak lines in the middle of all this, which leads me into my final problem of the film. It's a bit long. It's like 2 hours long. You could have easily cut it down to an hour 40 minutes by cutting out that slow bit, which is there in the middle, because that really affected the film at points. In the end, this is a summer movie. This is the perfect summer movie in many ways. It's fun. You can have popcorn and have a great time watching it. There's a lot of good laughs to be had. It is R-rated though. This is a hard R movie. So if you go into this movie with your kids, first of all, why would you take your kids to Baywatch? Second of all, don't take your kids, even if they don't know what it is. I'm gonna give Baywatch a 7 out of 10. So this is a super early review. I'm not even gonna ask you what you thought of the film because you've not seen this movie yet. So what do you guys think of Baywatch as a whole, the TV show? What do you guys think about it? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know. You guys are the best. Thank you so much as always for watching. If you like this, please subscribe, and I will see you guys later.